With his wit, charm, and a healthy dose of sarcasm, Kurado saunters through life and will hit on just about anything that might give him a discount at their store. Any stares at his half-elven ears earn his wink in response. He learned his confidence from the best, his bold and admirable human father who single-handedly raised Kurado. As a stonemason, his father was well known throughout the region, and eventually, he was commissioned to help renovate a large central temple in the city of Tolshire. As his father's apprentice, Kurado aided in laying the stone for the new temple walls. While working, Kurado was approached by a young man about Kurado's age. This young man named Yuri approached Kurado and implored him to not just work on renovating the temple, but to stay and study beneath the temple's goddess Estaya. As the goddess of knowledge, worship at the temple would allow for Kurado to pursue more than just stonemasonry. Intrigued by the offer, Kurado agreed to stay and soon formally joined the temple known as the Estavian as a scholar. His happiness at the temple was soon threatened, however, by a religious feud between Estaya and a new goddess, Esthin. This feud escalated to war, and unable to turn a blind eye to the threat of his goddess, Kurado enlisted to aid in the battle as a field medic. Although brandishing the colors of Estaya, Kurado's medic status allowed him to aid both Estayan and Esthenian soldiers alike with his healing magic. The war dragged on for years, and Kurado found himself drained by the exhaustion of battle. After 2 years on the battlefield, Estayan armies claimed final victory, and Kurado was able to return home. Despite his return, however, Kurado could not find peace. The war had a lasting and deeply emotional effect on him, leaving him sleepless, irritable, and anxious. Knowing he needed help, he turned towards the leader of his temple, knowledge seeker Katnan, for aid. She advised that Kurado abandon his studies at the Estavian and instead become a seeker himself, one who travels the country in search of new knowledge to be sent back to the Estavian for study. Kurado accepted the offer, eager to seek his own mental wellness and eager to seek some sort of atonement after the war. While sending information back home to the Estavian, he traveled to cities that had been torn apart by battle, brandishing his medic's bandana in the name of peace as he helped those who needed him. Eventually, his travels brought him to the small, rainy town of Kurado. As a stonemason, his father was well known throughout the region, and eventually he was commissioned to help renovate a large central temple in the city of Tolshire. Shazam!